it's kind of like the old axiom, either you master money or money masters you.
Mm.
It's the same thing with technology. We must master technology or else technology will master us.
Mm.
And when we say technology will master us, we're talking about all of these apps and services that really have found a way to effectively monetize dopamine hits. And so that's why we tend to gravitate towards something. We get a small amount of that, and so our attention span has become less, and our ability to focus is less as a society. Developing meaningful relationships is less. We have fewer people that we call friends. We are more connected than ever, but we are lonelier than ever, and all of that is because of technology.
Mm.
And I think if we are focused on making sure that it serves us, we can actually reverse that trend. If a piece of technology allows me to become a better husband, a better father, a better friend, a better business owner, and develop more self-discipline and be healthier, I asked one of my sons, who's recently become very studious, about really wanting to understand the gospel, for example, really, really well.
Mm.
What was the starting point? He said, one of my friends, and it was through social media. So he did make that one connection, and that is what lit the spark. So it can happen when the technology enables a real life relationship.
Mm-hmm.
It's when it takes the place of that it's a substitute that is always inferior. So that's just, something that we struggle with every single day,
Yeah.
is making sure that the balance is done properly.
Yeah. I think the whole world is still trying to figure out how to navigate a social media world, right?
Yeah.
Um, Maybe we can learn it yet. We'll try.
I am very excited about some of the things that are coming out of a place that nobody might have on their radar, but Uganda.
Okay.
Uganda has some very interesting leadership that really wants to change from the educational side out, because it's I forget who to attribute this quote to, um, but Bruce Friesen just told me this today, and he even gave me the source of it. The education of today becomes the government of tomorrow.
Mm.
And so what they're doing in Uganda around education with 10,000 micro schools, with very specific curriculum, and the way they're going about it really sounds quite compelling. And they believe that they are a model of future African countries and future other nations
Mm.
coming out of a very poor place.
Yeah.
But throughout history, there's some pretty incredible things that have come out of,
Small places.
like, Bethlehem.
Yeah. Small place of Bethlehem. Some pretty big things happening there.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I guess they're thinking of the future, right? So you won't see the results now, and that's, I guess, our struggle with everything we do in life is we want the results now, which is again what social media kind of feeds off of, right? This now, now, now mentality. But if we can
Right.
think about something in the future, and so if the country can think, you know what, in 20 years from now, for example, we want to be in such a place. What do we teach children now in order to get there as a
Right.
country?
Right.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I mean, we our forefathers were thinking in terms of 400 years. They were thinking way down, and at some point it became 100 years, and at some point became just a few generations. But I mean, even in Proverbs, like, it talks about a wise man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. There's
Mm.
nothing about his own kids. There's this natural progression of at least two generations out.
Mhm.
I think we
Think a
can,
little bit further out there.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So if you think about what will we be known as to our children's children, what impact we had, did we add to this,
Mhm.
or did were we responsible for the front page of the newspaper? We Can I even use that expression anymore? There is no newspaper anymore.
Well, there are some, uh, but maybe more of these things, right?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.